So we already aware of JRE and JDK. So yesterday we discussed it completely, but let me give you brief one more time. So JRE is a Java runtime environment. If you want to run your programs, you need JRE in your machine. And so basically JRE means JVM plus set of library files. So one of the example is rt.jar. Like that, you have so many libraries, and then other files will be there. This all combination is called JRE. And so we have JDK. JDK is basically a Java development kit, and it is a combination of JRE plus development tools. So we have different development tools like interpreter, compiler, archiver, documentation generator. So these are all the tools, different tools, Java C, Java. So Java C, I already told you, is a compiler, right? And Java is for executing your program. So you will use this. And these are the different tools we have. All these tools, this is basically a combined everything in the JDK. That's why Java 11, you will see only JDK. And in Java 8, they were showing JDK separately and JRE separately. There is no point of showing separately. That's why they packaged everything and showing only JDK from 11. That's a changes version by version. So that's a JDK. And let's go very important. Topic is JVM. So we should understand this JVM architecture. Basically, a JVM is a Java virtual machine. It's a abstract machine, and all our programs will run inside the JVM only. So it basically the program execution and so the libraries, everything will be inside this JVM. So JVM performs the 4 tasks. So what are the 4 tasks is? Basically, it loads the code, verifies the code, executes the code, and provides a runtime environment. So these are the 4 tasks JVM performs. So execution is done inside the JVM. So once the file is loaded, the .class file, who loads all the class files and everything, these are the components. So first component is a class loader. Okay, so this first is a class loader. Then we have a memory areas. These are the memory areas. Then execution engine and libraries. So this is the overall components. What are the components? Class loader, memory areas, execution engine, and native libraries. Libraries means already Java developer, right? That entire code. So that will be available. So that's the library code. And so if you see this class loader, a class loader is mainly used to load the class files. Class files, you know that already explained in one diagram. A compiler, Java compiler will convert the human readable code into bytecode format. That's the class file, right? That class file will be loaded into JVM by this class loader. So in this, there are different type of class loaders. We have bootstrap class loader, extension class loader, application class loader. So this bootstrap class loader and extension class loader, one by one, so related. Okay, so bootstrap class loader is the parent for this extension, and application class loader is a child for extension class loader. So like that. So there is a dependency on that. So application class loader means all the application code, whatever you have written, that will be loaded. And bootstrap class loader is rt.jar files. Some files will be loaded by this bootstrap class loader. And extension class loader will load. So in the lib directory in your Java installation, the ext folder will be there. That order all the jar files will be there. That will be loaded. Basically, required jar files will be loaded by this class loader. So that's the main class loader purpose. Then it will check so whether the code is the byte code is proper or not. It will verify any issues are there. It will be resolved. So that's the class loader responsibility. So basically, class loader is mainly used to load the class files into JVM. So again, there are three types of class loaders will be there: bootstrap class loader, extension class loader, application class loader. Okay, so that's all about a class loader. So the memory areas. So okay, once the entire class file is loaded, right? So you need to store somewhere. To store that, we are using memory areas. We have a method area, heap area, stack area, PC register, native method stack. These are the 5 memory areas are there. So which memory, what data will go? So we'll discuss that. So I'll tell that later also. But let me give you a brief introduction about which data, where it will go. For example, you have a static data, non-static data, runtime data. Basically, non-static data is nothing but runtime data, and static data and local data. So temporary local data. So this is the memory areas they will store there. Basically, method area, this is also called class area. So the static data will come and store in this class area or method area. And runtime data will store in this heap area. And stack area, the temporary data or local data. So local data, local variable data will store in this stack area. So stack area is basically every method execution, one frame will create like this, stack frame. Another method, stack frame. Another method, stack frame. So each method, the one stack, and that all local variable data and everything will be stored here. Once this frame is completed, this will be destroyed. So that's the local data will be destroyed once the method execution is over. So that's a local data will store in the stack area. And PC register, which method is executing now, that will be registered here. So once that is done, it will be cleaned up. That's a PC register. Native method stack means from the native code, what are the methods are there, that will come and store here. So for the usage of execution time. So this is all the memory areas, different memory areas where what data it will store. We'll go in detail about these memory areas while discussing on the variable topic. So variable topic time, again, I'll come back here to show what data will store in each memory. Okay. So then we have a execution engine. So once it is stored, the execution will pick up the data and execute the code. So I told you interpreter, right? Interpreter is the main one which executes your bytecode stream, okay, one by one. And so JIT compiler, just-in-time compiler, we call this. Basically, it improves the code speed up, execution speed up, it will improve. That's the just-in-time compiler purpose. Garbage collection, and it basically cleans up. If any unused data is there, that will be cleaned up by this garbage collector. And native methods, native code required, it will pick up from the libraries. So this is the whole JVM architecture. And so any questions here, Tanvi? Okay, so we're good. So then let's move on to project architecture. Okay, project architecture, how you can show a project will be created and what is the structure of a project. Let's discuss that. Okay. So you can open even Eclipse. Will create a project. Okay. Then I'll show you the structure of what are all things will be there under a project. Even I have here. Let me go to okay. See, this is the project, how to create a project in Eclipse. And it's clearly basically this is the keyword program keywords. If you click on the under labels, you will land in this screen. It's how to create a project and file new Java project you can create. If you see this, file new Java project, or this is the one way. So it will land directly here. So you can give the project name. Otherwise, if you select new, for example, you didn't find the Java project, then how can you create a Java project? So you click on project and select the Java here and Java project. Click on next and you will land in this screen and give the project name. So I'll just give so just create a one project name. So Java training September 2023. I'm just giving randomly anything. And then you choose your Java, okay? Which Java version? Java 11, okay? We are using. And then if any, so if it is selected here, create module info .java, so uncheck this, okay? So this, if it is selected for you, uncheck this and click on finish. So that's how to create a Java project. It will pull Java libraries automatically. So are you on the same page?
One sec. So you name the project and then
Yeah.
you put
Yeah, that's it. Just name it. And then make sure this create module info is unchecked, this checkbox.
okay, uncheck the create. And then mine says yours says Java SE 11, mine says 17.
So we have Java 11 only, right? So you select that only. Drop down. It's just to open the drop down, select that. Okay. Yeah, select that Java 11, Java SE 11.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Right? Okay. Next, click on finish. So uncheck this. This, if it is already checked, this uncheck that. Okay. And click on finish. So you will get here Java. So once you expand the project, this is the project name. If you expand the project name, you will see JRE system library and SRC folder.
Yeah.
You can see these two, right?
Yeah.
So under the project, you have a SRC folder is nothing but a source folder. All your source code will be stored under this. Basically, in your computer, this is the one of the folder. So if you right click and if you see the properties, if you go to properties, its location, it will be given to you. So where is this? C workspace. Under workspace, this is the one of the folder in your C drive. So how will you reach this? Just right click on the project name. Okay, right click, properties, and you can see your project location. Okay, where is this in your local system?
Okay.
Right. So that's how to go to your local. If you click on that, it will go to your Windows Explorer. Okay, so that's the location. There, this is SRC1 folder. You need to go to SRC folder, then you can create a packages. So what are packages? Packages, so we should understand. Then packages below, what will be there? First, if you understand the package, then you can understand what is a class and those things. So now I explained this part, how to create a project. So this is everything we covered this one both. Okay, and then we have a package. So how to create a package in Eclipse. So let me give you what is a package. Okay, a package is nothing but a group of similar kind of classes, interfaces, and sub packages is called a package. So I'm repeating again the definition of package. So a package is a, let me write. So package is a group of similar kind of classes, interfaces, and sub packages. So that's the package definition. So why do you need packages? Packages advantages are, so you can categorize your classes and interfaces. So to categorize classes and interfaces, that's the first advantage. And second one is naming collisions will be avoided. For example, any same class name, if you want to give, it's not possible in the same package. Same class name, same interface name, if you want to create, it's not possible. So naming collision, so will be avoided. So third one, so basically you can create a sub packages also easily. So easily maintainable and readability. So basically readability will be given more. So that's the main advantages of a package. And so what are the different type of packages? So we have two types of packages. One is built-in packages. So basically built-in packages means the packages which are created by Java. So that's a built-in packages means the package which is already created by Java or some other resources. So in the Java, we have we have already built-in packages. So Java dot lang. So Java is the root package, lang is the sub package. Java dot util, Java dot io, so Java dot SQL, so Java dot net, and so Java dot AWT. So these are the sum of them. Okay, so there are so many internal built-in packages are there. And then Second one, user-defined packages. So user-defined packages means the packages which are created by user. So custom packages. So the packages which are created by the user. So how to create a packages? So to create a package, you have to use a package reserved keyword. Package reserved keyword, then package name. That's the package, and it will be top. The package name should be there in your class. That's the all the package means. So in Eclipse, how to create this package? So Eclipse, how to create these packages? So to create the packages, right? To create the packages, we need to use simple. All right, you need to right click on the source folder, then select the new package. So that I'll show you that. Okay, so this is the how to create a new package. But generally this you don't need to write no in the Eclipse. Automatically you will give the package name. Otherwise, if you are creating a no in the file notepad or notepad plus plus, then you have to write package name, then you will write a class. Basically a package means a package inside you have all classes, interfaces and sub packages. So package means a group of classes, many classes you can create under one package. So that's the package. Is this clear, Tanvi? Any doubts before we'll jump on to the we'll go and create the package. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to this. Okay. So select the source folder. We are creating a package now. Select the source folder, right click, new package. You can see new package.
Yeah.
Click on package and give package names. You should give all lowercase. So we should not give no cap letter, no spaces. Package name all lowercase and give. So you can add a dot if you want to add sub packages, but you can just give simple. Okay, simple programs. Okay, simple programs. Just give like this. Click on finish. So this is the one package. I want to create one more package. Again, select the SRC folder, new package. I'll give variable types. Variable types. Second package. And I'll give one more. So I can create a lot of packages like this under source folder. And you have method programs. Right? So you can create like this multiple. So packages. Now under simple, one package I want to create a class. What is a class? A class is a template or blueprint which is used to create objects. So class is just a template and which is used to create objects. And what is there inside the class? A class inside you have so many members. So what are the members? A class inside you can have multiple members, like you can create you can declare variables, right? You can declare variables, you can declare methods, you can declare blocks, you can declare constructors also. These are the 4 members you can write inside the class. So that's the class. See, this is how to create a class. Under particular package, you can create a class. A class basically a template or blueprint, so which contains a lot of members. Okay, so you can have so many members inside the class. So class, and you can give a class name. The class name is, how to give a class name is every word first letter in capital letter. If one word is there, first letter of that word capital, remaining letters are in lowercase. If more than one word is there, each word first letter should be capital, remaining letters are in lowercase. So that's the naming conventions of a class. So anywhere you are already existing class, if you want to call also, you should follow these rules. So rules is very important. You must follow these rules. See, home, one word, right? That's why you're using H capital. So that's the how to create a classes. And the class can have multiple members. You can write a variables, you can write constructors, you can write methods, you can write blocks also. That's the class structure. And class members, those are all the class members. Class is just a logical entity. So you can see here, I have created a class structure, access modifier, class, class name. It starts with a curly bracket and ends with a curly bracket. So this class inside, you can define all these variables, methods, constructors, blocks. That's the class structure, class syntax. So access modifier we'll discuss, okay? Access modifiers we'll discuss. You can create a different access modifiers, but what access modifiers are applicable for a class we'll discuss. So class keyword tells it's a Java class. If class keyword is not there, you cannot create a class. You cannot say it's a class. So when you're creating a class keyword is mandatory. So let's go and create a simple class, okay? And then we'll come back. See, by skill. Bicycle is just a B is capital, right? So then one variable we declared, and then one function we created, a method or function we created. And a function name and class name. So the naming conventions is very important here. So you should follow the naming conventions. So this is a sample class I created, and S is capital. And access modifier I have taken public. And so you can write all the members of that class. The default class you can create. So without any access modifier, that will be called default. And you will start with the class keyword, then class name. And so naming conventions we already discussed. This is the more than one word. So each word first letter is in uppercase. That's the class naming conventions, more than one. And also, so the curly bracket, this is the curly bracket. It tells this a class beginning. And every curly bracket start should have an end. So otherwise you will get an error. And naming conventions, best practices we need to follow. What are the naming conventions I have told you. So file name should be same as a class name. File name should be same as a class name. While saving the Java class, and file name should be same as a class name. Only .java extension will add for the file name. So that's all the Java class. Let's go and create a simple class on this. Right click, new class, and you can give.
Are we doing this in the package?
Yes, you right click on any one of the package. So you need to choose one of the package, because that package is going to be having that class. Okay. So you select a simple programs package, right click, new class. So then you see here your project directory, source folder inside a package name, package below, you can give the class name. That's a complete structure it is showing. Your source folder, then the source folder inside a package name below, you are going to give a class name. So basically you are creating a new Java class. The class naming conventions we must follow. So what is the naming conventions? I told you every word first letter should be capital, remaining letters are in lowercase. So more than one word is there, each word first letter should be capital. So my first Java program. See, I have written each word, my M capital, first F capital, Java J capital, program P capital. So these are multiple words, right? And you have to give each word first letter in capital letter. And you can see here modifiers. Basically, modifiers are reserved keywords. So reserved keywords, and when you apply them, the meaning will change for the entity. But the entity means wherever you are using them. So there, that entity meaning will change. So now we have two types of modifiers: access modifiers, non-access modifiers. Access modifiers are again public, package are default, private, protected. These are 4 access modifiers. And non-access modifiers, we have abstract, final, static, volatile, transient. Those are, but these 3 are important here. Non-access modifiers are abstract, final, static. So these are the 3 here they provided, but more another 3 or 2 also there. So you can, but that's okay. As of now, just understand these. So this public, package, private, protected are called access modifiers. Abstract, final, static is called non-access modifier. We'll discuss in detail this one, okay? So what is what, and each keyword we'll understand. Then there is a superclass, java.lang object. So object is the superclass for all the Java classes. That means parent class. Whatever the class you create, the parent of that class is object. See, object is a built-in class. It is available in java.lang package. See, they created O is capital, first letter, right? Capital. So even already Java created classes, or you are creating a classes, the rules are same for all. Every word first letter should be capital. Okay. So then if you want to execute your code, you must take a main method, public static void main method. So this is the checkbox. Just do check this checkbox and click on finish. So basically, you created a class below, you are taking one main method that is already given by Java. So that purpose is to execute your code, you must have this main method. Main method is basically execution purpose you will use. Any statement, if you want to execute, that must be under main method only. Click on finish. So this is a class structure. You can see your package name. See, they all in the red color. You can see those are reserved keywords. Those are reserved keywords. So our package name, then public class, a class name. So starts and ends. See, when I selected this and the 10th line, it is highlighting. That means that pair of curly brackets. When I put a bracket here in the my cursor in the 5th line, that pair is here in the 8th line. So that's it. We'll see and join back in the same. Okay, we'll discuss and just we'll write. So have you created this class?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's join back and we'll discuss some print statements, different print statements, and then we'll execute this and we'll continue. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.